Hey, good morning. It's Wednesday morning. Waiting for Luce. Yeah, full day of work today. And I'm getting Roman today because I won't be getting them tomorrow on my regular day. So, yeah, gonna be driving around all day, picking people up, dropping them off. You know, cool stuff like that. Hey, I watched The Irishman last night. I've seen it before. I've actually seen it in bits and pieces, but I saw it in its entirety at one time. You know what would have made that movie a lot better? Like the casting, just like, why Robert De Niro? You know what I mean? It's like, he's an established actor. He really didn't need to do that, and he couldn't play a young man at all. Like, the older Robert De Niro, yeah. I mean, obviously, he's an old guy, but like Al Pacino, I guess, did an okay Jimmy Hoffa. I don't know. It just seems to me that Martin Scorsese should maybe move on. I don't know. Like Robert De Niro's character could have been like a younger guy. And then, apply makeup to make him look, older, but not the other way around. Like, you couldn't make him look, I mean, the way he moved, it really bugged me. I mean, other than that, it was a cool story. Whether it's true or not, it's based on that Frank Sheeran guy. It's based on, his accounts of everything, but a lot of people are saying it's bullshit. But I really don't care about that. Like, historical accuracy and stuff, I don't care about that. Unless it's like a true documentary. It's for entertainment, right? And the same thing applies to this movie. Yeah, okay, throw Robert De Niro in there. It's just for entertainment, but I don't know. That's kind of like that's some slag you got to knock off, man. Like, so I think at this point, Martin Scorsese could pretty much do what he wants, right? He is like a well-known, big name, established director, producer, big shot, whatever. So nobody's going to tell him no, right? They're just going to kiss his ass. Oh, yeah, Robert De Niro looks great. Yeah, he could play a young guy. And the same thing with Robert De Niro. I think all of them have heads this big, I don't know. Al Pacino, like, I like him in a lot of movies, but I don't know. It seems like both of them are just like, they're doing the same guy. They're not really acting, to me. That's just me. That's my opinion. There's a lot of actors out there that need a chance, You know who I don't get tired of seeing? And this is weird because I think, personally, I don't think I would like him. And then from what I hear, he's kind of an asshole, is Christian Bale. God, man, I thought I took a shower and then I got boogies in my eyes still. Flaked off and got my eyeball. Anyway, Christian Bale, like, I remember Empire of the Sun. You ever see that? That's a Steven Spielberg movie. It takes place during World War II. And it follows this little English boy that gets separated from his parents when the Japanese came into, I don't know, whatever town it was, in China. And it's basically a Japanese occupied China at the time. And the English were kind of round up, and some Americans too, they were round up and thrown in this camp. And most of it was took place in that camp. But Christian Bale was awesome. He was just a little kid, and he was great in that movie. I think he made that movie great. And then later on, let's see, I liked him in the remake of, what was that, 310 to Yuma? He was great in that. Hostels? Yeah, Hostels with Wes Studi, where he plays like, I don't know, like an army captain or major or something. And he's tasked to take an old war chief to his homeland for burial across the country, and he runs into all sorts of shit. That was a good one. I thought, I think that was Christian Bale's best work, to be honest. I'm not talking about Batman and all that stupid shit. Although he was good in that too. I think he was probably the best Batman. What else? Oh, I know I'm missing some, but yeah, Christian Bale's a good actor as far as I'm concerned. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Like, am I sweating or what? Like, this is fogging up. Fuck it, I'll just leave it off. Yeah, so, I mean, there's good actors out there, like younger ones. Like, some of these guys just need to know when to hang it up, man. Who's that? Oh, Mike just got home from work. Man, I'm kind of dopey this morning. Oh, shit. Oh, Mike had a tough day. He has a coffee. He's all frowning. Oh, he got some food, looks like. He's drinking Windex, apparently. Babe just sent me something. Anyway, yeah, so I don't know. Some of these older actors, I'm really getting tired of seeing them. I know it's pretty fucked up, but like, I want to see some fresh faces, And then what sucks is, I grew up in the 80s, and like, all the actors that I grew up watching, they're all like disappearing. Josh Brolin's still hanging on strong, and what's his name? God damn it, I'm fucking blank this morning. But it'd be nice to see like comebacks, you know what I mean? From, I don't know, like, I can't even think of anybody right now. It's like, I'm trying to make a point, and I'm like, I'm fucking half retarded right now. But yeah, I don't know. The Irishman just kind of, it bugged me. It's like a thorn in my side. I'd like to enjoy the movie, and the story's cool. I admit the story was good. A little long, but I understood why they did it. But just Robert De Niro, he just was not believable for that part, and it really bugged. Oh, like, I can give you another example of like people being overused, like Johnny Depp. Is he a good actor? I thought he played a good Jack Sparrow, and I'm sure people will disagree with me on, was he, I mean, he was okay for like Edward Scissorhands, and honestly, I can't really think of too much, but he was a great Jack Sparrow, right? But when they cast him in Black Mass, I mean, they put the, the blonde hair and the blue eyes on him, and he just looked so fake, just so ridiculous. And, maybe his voice part was right, but he just didn't look right. Like, I mean, shit, he looked like an ugly Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie. Like, why couldn't they just, why didn't, whoever the director was, or the powers that be, why not get Leonardo DiCaprio or somebody that looks more like Whitey Bulger, and not force Johnny Depp down our throats, And that movie was a little off. I mean, there were some cool parts to it, I gotta admit, but it's not my top not my top favorites. And that was one of the big reasons was Johnny Depp's portrayal of Whitey Bulger. Just, I hate when they force things like that. And so, like, okay, do you remember when Bruce Willis would, you know, he was really popular at one time where he was just doing everything. And he's good in a lot of things, right? But they put him in parts where it's a guy that has to have hair. Don't ask me why. Like, couldn't he just do it as a bald guy? You know, because you see it on a movie and you're like, you can tell he's wearing a hairpiece. It looks stupid. Like, get an actor that, you know, is kind of like visually aesthetic. Is that the right term? And that kind of correlates with the character more than, you know, just trying to get some actor because he's a big name and oh, that's where I just put a hairpiece on. It's frustrating to me. That's one of the things about I guess Hollywood or movies in general today. It's like who's making these decisions? Storylines suck. They try to spruce it up with I don't know, extra action, explosions and fucking CGI, and it's just, some of it just looks so ridiculous. And then most of the time they go over budget, and then the end of the movie is like, you know, it just takes a big shit. It's like, we blew our load somewhere in the middle, and we're just gonna do whatever from this point on. And then they get just actors, any old actor, because they're big names at the time. It's like they follow some kind of popularity curve. And I don't know, man. It's like there aren't other people out there that, like, new people. Like, I like Brad Pitt. For the most part, he's played some pretty cool parts. He's played some pretty stupid parts too. I don't know. I can't really say he's a great actor, but he makes things work. You know what I mean? There are people that, like, don't really bring out that type of I don't know, that emotion. I think that's important. You get somebody like, man, that's Stephen Graham in that show Adolescence that I just watched. I did a review about it a couple episodes ago, but he's good. I mean, he's an English guy, and he can play an English guy. But I remember him in Snatch. He played Tommy in Snatch, and he was funny. He could do comedy. That Adolescence, I mean, he was an emotional guy in that. Man, he fucking rocked that shit. He made me cry at the end. When he played Al Capone in Boardwalk Empire, man, he was funny. He was a fucking asshole. He would make you cry. Like, he ran like, man, my underarm is so itchy. I just showered, and you know what I think it is? I think I got a fucking tag or something, or those plastic things. Anyway, there's good actors out there, but I just hate when they just keep forcing the same bullshit. Like when is The Rock gonna fucking retire? I'm sorry, I'm so sick of seeing him on all these stupid slapstick action movies. Like, fuck. Like, does he have a fan club? Does he really have a large fan base? Yeah, he's a big, strong, godly looking guy. I can't say he's a great actor, you know, or maybe, you know, how about let's give him like a good script. Let's see what kind of good actor. Maybe he's a good actor, but they just keep putting all this stupid bullshit. You know, it's like, and he's making a bazillion fucking dollars, and that just isn't right to the people who take acting serious, you know? That's just my opinion. And I admit I could never be an actor. I can't remember my lines. I can't even remember what the fuck I'm saying half the time when I'm recording this. But I can't remember lines. I do like writing. I do like creating stories. And I can, you know, watch a movie and, you know, I don't have a short attention span. I could watch a long ass movie. And I like try to put myself in the characters' minds sometimes, you know? Like, I try to get involved mentally with the movies. And sometimes I'll just hit a snag like, that's fucking dumb. That can't work. That won't happen. It fucks everything up. Anyway. Alright, I think I blabbed enough about this bullshit. I'm going to take Lucy to school here in a minute. I'm going to drive people around. And yeah, I'm kind of in a shit mood. Can you tell? I think I'm tired of Uber. I'm tired of doing Uber. But I'm going to try to make the best of it. Listen to some good music today and just try to put my mind in different times and places, and kind of get on with my life. Anyway. Alright, guys. It was nice talking to you. I got to upload all yesterday's bullshit. And I'll probably upload this tonight. So, I may or may not talk to you. If not, you'll probably not watch the next episode either. So, alright. Love you. Bye.